This is Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio. SoCal Sports Talk. Here's Scott Kaplan, Alex Padilla, and John Browner.
Hey, great friends, what's happening? It's Kaplan and Crew with Grande and the Brown Man, and we're coming to you from the 7 Mile Casino Studio. And guess what today is?
Thursday.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Waterfront Day.
Or
Waterfront
Wonderfront.
Day.
But you know what? It's Friday.
I'd go to Waterfront.
Oh, I'd go to Waterfront. I'd go get some of those slider burgers and crush the you-know-what out of those mother effers. Brown, are you down?
Bill Mike today, yeah. That sounds like something I could put up my sleeve.
Yeah, man. I'm down. I am so down. I'm down for some waterfront slider burgers. I really am. Hey, so it's Friday afternoon. Got a big weekend ahead. Started last night with the Titans going to Green Bay and beating up on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. We'll get into that story coming up. It'll all wrap up on Sunday night with the Chargers and the Chiefs at SoFi Stadium, and I'm looking for a Kansas City beatdown. So we'll get into that story. We've even got action in between tonight, San Diego State at New Mexico, so we'll get there as well. So we got a lot of football to get to here. And remember, today, Friday, shorter show on YouTube, shorter show for those of you that are listening on radio on 1090 because it's a football Friday. So at 5 o'clock, we hand things off to the LA Football Network and my man Ryan Dyrud, and he'll talk about everything that's going on this weekend, USC, UCLA. He'll talk about the Rams. He'll talk about the Chargers. He'll talk about the Raiders. And it's a football Friday here on 1090. So, fellas, how we feeling today on a Friday afternoon? I feel like this has been a really, really long week, and I'm looking forward to what I'm going to call adult time this weekend. And I'll see you guys probably tonight down at Wonderfront. Shout out to Ernie Hahn. I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. Things like this, a 3-day festival in downtown San Diego, on what is known as the slowest weekend of the year for tourism in San Diego. Events like this don't happen without locals like Ernie Hahn. Congratulations, Ernie. Mazel tov, brother. And I'll see you down there for that Zach Brown Band show tonight. Although I've never seen Zach Brown. I only know like 2 of his songs, but I hear he's a lot of fun. So you guys coming out tonight or what?
Yeah, I'm down there, man. But I think you might be skipping over the bigger story here today.
Oh.
You went through a lot of stories, man. You kind of might have left out the biggest one that affects us. It hits home. It hits real close to home.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Twitter
positive.
might be over.
But
Twitter might be over.
Okay, you didn't give me a second to even guess. Yeah.
Wait.
No.
I don't even let us play the game.
Yeah, didn't even let us play the game.
Yeah, yesterday
Everybody know what's up.
I was perusing and searching alternative Twitters yesterday.
Perusing.
What'd you come up with?
Nothing. I think there's a wasted opportunity by tech guys to just like copy Twitter without Elon Musk.
1,000%.
That's all we need.
1,000%. We just need we need a what that thing Donald Trump got called? Truth
Parler?
Social?
Oh.
We need a knockoff Truth
What if we
Social
all go over
for
there?
Twitter.
What if we all just go
No.
to Truth Social?
Well, dude,
No,
here's the
I'm
thing.
good.
I kind of feel a little dumb about the whole thing, right? Like when we started Sided, we definitely thought that it was going to be a social media platform. That's how we started. That's why we built the Sided mobile app. And on iPhone, it's awesome. On Android, it's a mess right now. We don't have the time or the bandwidth or the money to even deal with it. It's not that important to us. But we started Sided thinking that people would come and they'd have a more organized conversation. They'd have more of like a less toxic conversation, and then our business sort of changed directions where we found out how hard it was to get people to download an app, and we found out how hard it was to get people to keep coming back to an app. So our business transitioned, pivoted, if you will, to become more of a business to business offering, where now Sided works directly with web publishers and helps the publisher actually create more money through polling and debate. But I feel like kind of a schmuck because one of the things I always argued with our tech team was what we were missing from Sided was the ability to at somebody, the ability to say, hey, at Alex Padilla, I disagree with what you're saying, blah, blah, blah. And then Alex gets a push notification and goes, oh, this guy's talking to me, just like on Twitter, I should go back and talk to him. And we've never really fulfilled that person to person communication angle to it. And I feel like right now, maybe we should like reprioritize and make sure we get that done, because I think there's a real opportunity right now. Because yesterday I was talking to somebody and I said, if Twitter were to go down, and I hope that it does, by the way.
It is. There's no. It's just a matter of time at this point.
Yeah.
I don't hope that it does.
No, I hope that
I don't want it to.
It would significantly affect the show.
You say that, and I know that other people feel the same way. I guess from my perspective, I'm kind of finding myself rooting against Elon Musk because I find him to be such a unlikable character. But
Yeah,
to go spend $44 billion on something rather than hiring professionals and saying, hey, you guys are doing a great job, but here's what we need to do. We need to make more money with this thing, man. And here's some ideas that I have. And you guys do that. I'm going to be over here at Tesla, and I'm going to be over here working on rockets. And you guys deal with this because you guys have been in this thing for a long time. Instead, he walks through the door. He's firing everybody. He's cursing everybody out. He's threatening people. And I thought last night, I don't know if you saw the video, there was a building across the street in San Francisco, and they were shooting words across at Twitter's headquarters. And it was like all these negative, nasty things about Elon Musk.
called him a space Karen.
Say that again?
Called him a space Karen.
They called him a space Karen?
Yeah, that was my favorite.
That's
space
funny.
Karen.
That's funny. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Alex, about about how it impacts us because we use Twitter as a marketing vehicle, as a promotional tool.
No.
Oh, how do you see it?
I mean, yes, that getting the word out obviously would affect the show. It's more of obviously you guys don't know what goes into creating that content every day, and most of it comes from Twitter. If I would say 99% of everything that we talk about on the show doesn't come from ESPN.com. It doesn't come from Fox Sports. It doesn't come from Yahoo, whatever.
Yeah.
It is. I never click on NFL.com. I never click on MLB.com. Like, it's the most up. I think for politics and sports, it's the perfect platform because it's immediate.
Yep.
And that goes away, and there's nowhere else to get it. Like, there's like, listen, Instagram. What would people just make graphics with breaking news? Like, I don't know, like it. So I think that the how many times have we had a breaking news segment on this show, and it's created a whole show.
Yeah.
So I think for sports, it really would affect a lot of people in the industry.
Listen,
there are a couple people out of jobs because all these sports newsbreakers, the Sham Sharanias and Woj is going to lose a lot of business if Twitter goes away.
Yeah,
Schefter,
but I will say
bottom's falling out.
But Schefter, as an example, and maybe it's only because I happen to follow him on Instagram, I think Schefter does a very good job of posting his breaking news to Instagram as well as Twitter.
But the format's different. It's harder to see.
I got you. Listen, all I'm saying is this.
Facebook's gonna make a comeback. I can't believe it.
Dude, Alex, I hear what you're saying, though. A lot of people in our industry are talking about this. I'm reading a lot of industry-related, like, news blogs and what have you. And they're like, dude, if Twitter goes down or if Twitter changes significantly, people in our business are going to lose out on a tool, a big-time tool for what
hammer.
you said. For what you said, Alex. Breaking news stuff, and content. And then at least from where I sit, it's more about pushing and marketing and trying to drive traffic. I mean, when we push every day, here's our YouTube show, click on it. I retweet it, I say something about it, and I'm trying to circulate that on Twitter, assuming that there's a lot of people that might click on it and come listen or watch. So yeah, there's a lot that could be impacted if Twitter were to go down. But
I don't think it's going down. Here's what, okay, I know it looks bad right now.
Yeah.
I know it looks real bad right now, but I don't think I'm gullible or naive enough to understand what goes into a $44 billion acquisition. But I don't imagine putting an immediate blowtorch to it is part of the plan.
What if
I would have to assume there is some sort of something.
There's a master plan behind all.
I mean, come on, dude.
Let me pose a question to both of y'all. What if that was the plan?
Listen,
a $44 billion purchase to just get rid of it.
When you're worth $80 billion,
no more. More
Right.
actually.
I think this is where people have a hard time analyzing. What if the plan was to tank it? Because he's so rich. The 44 billion means it's nothing to him because he
Well,
got another 44.
I know, but imagine having $100 and losing 50 of it and only having 50. I know it doesn't sound the same, but when you lose half of your worth or half of your value, even though you still have another 40 billion in the bank, you're still really ultra wealthy. You're
I
still
mean, Browner, I
What do you
think
need?
one
Another
thing we all
house?
know,
Another
one
boat?
one thing we
A
know about
rocket?
rich guys is that they never have enough.
Yeah, but I don't think Browner. Listen, Browner, I'm going to just say this to you. I don't think you're that. I don't think your theory is crazy. I really
Right.
don't.
That's right.
Like,
Right.
I really do wonder if on one hand he was like, I'm going to buy this thing and I'm going to destroy this because you know what? Because you know how Elon Musk has always talked about like what he does is he helps society.
Right.
You know what
Exactly.
he has done with Tesla and
Mm-hmm.
electric cars is helping the world. What he
Mm-hmm.
has done with Starlink, for example, and utilizing it in Ukraine, okay, I'm helping the world.
Yes.
And so I know this sounds a little bit out of control and crazy, but the notion that Twitter is this insanely toxic place and it's actually bad for people, like, could he have bought it to torch it?
Yeah.
I know it sounds crazy and counterintuitive, but it's not out of the realm of possibility for me anyway.
Listen, man. There's no other explanation because he couldn't have amassed all this wealth by being this dumb. Because this is dumb. What he's doing is dumb. And he's not a dumb person. He may be weird, but he's not dumb. And this is utterly dumb what he's doing.
Yeah, but he's also
Well,
got
on the surface,
right.
and I'm not
Unless
defending him. I'm
unless
not
the plan is
defending
to
the guy
take
because
it.
I just don't know, and I don't think anybody knows.
I
And
mean,
listen,
I don't know.
all
I don't
these
know.
like former employees that are coming out, and they had 8,000 people there. There's 8,000 different stories of what's coming out of Twitter, and none of it sounds good. Like no one's left Twitter and be like, "Yo, they're gonna be fine." I'm like, no one's saying that, but I mean, I kind of got to give the guy a benefit of the doubt for a while.
Why?
It's
Why?
Well, probably because of his
you
track
just
record
said
of
Tesla,
success.
SpaceX, Starlink, like
So,
literally, like I know
so
it's different creating something from the ground up and then coming in and taking something over. It's a totally different endeavor, but
so if
I believe it when I see it. Hey, the
right,
website still works now, and they have
okay.
2 people working there.
So let me ask you a
Elon
question.
and some other guy.
Let
Yeah,
me ask you a question. If you're giving him the benefit of the doubt
The Benny.
because of everything that he's done, SpaceX, like you name it, right?
hmm
That's why what I'm saying has to be the reason. It has to be because he's done all these other well thought out, well planned, extremely well executed things. This is not any of those other things.
But
according to you.
hold on, but Browner, when you say it has to be this, it doesn't necessarily have to be. What we may be underestimating here is that some people are so out of their minds in their own ego. Like, for example, I mean, think about Trump, right? Trump actually told a group of people the election was stolen from me. They lied, they cheated, they did all these things, and it's all BS. But he was never going to stop selling that concept. And by the way, there are a lot of people that are buying that concept. Okay,
Yeah.
and so now because he's just such an egomaniac, it's like I'm back for 2024. I'm back, baby. Now with Elon Musk, he's had so much success so early in life. By the way, what Tesla means to the world, what it means to the stock market. And just this, I'm going to call a quick timeout. I knew a guy here in San Diego worked for a law firm, and he honestly, he's kind of an ambulance chaser, this guy, but he chases big, fat, expensive ambulances. And he sued
Luxury
Elon Musk.
ambulances.
Yeah, dude, luxury ambulances, dude. And he sued Elon Musk for, and I wish I remembered all the details, but he was telling me this story about how he got to depose Elon Musk. And Elon Musk was so defiant in the deposition. And his answers were, well, what have you done for the world? Mr. Lawyer who's suing me, who's an ambulance chaser looking for money. What have you done for society? Because I built Tesla, and you see how many Teslas there are on the road, and you know how good that is for the environment. What have you done? Oh, and I did this and I did this. And so what I'm getting at is that Elon Musk is such a people call it a God complex, you know? He so believes that everything he does is perfect and right that there could be, Browner, rather than it has to be he's trying to burn it to the ground, it could be that he just in his own mind just believes that everything he touches turns to gold, and he can treat people a certain way. He can kick people out. He can be a dick, and it's all going to be great because everything already has been great. But, you know, I've seen a lot of interviews with him where he's talked about how Tesla has been on the verge of like bankruptcy and going
multiple
down.
times. Yeah.
Right. Like I've seen him in these kinds of interviews. I don't know if they're true or not. But I mean, this is the same guy that is the chairman of Tesla was going on to Twitter and using that platform to manipulate the stock price of Tesla and got sued for it and then got kicked out, kicked off the board, kicked out as chairman of the board because you can't do that. So I don't know what the answer is. I just know this guy, man, he spent $44 billion. I don't know if he literally wrote a check or if he financed. I don't know how that transaction goes down, but man, oh man, it is the talk of the world right now, isn't it?
It's a global platform.
I think rooting for the success of Twitter is not rooting for the success of Elon Musk. He'll never make back $44 billion. Like that's just never. Twitter wasn't making money in the first place.
Not that kind of money, no.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I think that I'm rooting for the platform to stay alive. But hey, we saw the death of MySpace, so it won't be the first time.
But I'm rooting for Twitter to fail. I'm rooting for Twitter to burn to the ground. I'm rooting for Twitter to no longer exist, and here's why. Number one, because I want off. And I won't get off if it's still going. I'm serious. I want off. But I don't have the discipline. I'm already too addicted to it.
What you mean you want off, dog?
I want off
you
the
don't
ride.
Want to be on it no more.
I don't want to be on it, man.
Log off.
Yeah, you
delete it from your phone.
Okay,
Come on,
listen,
man.
So I
that might be the craziest thing you ever said to me on this show.
Why?
You want off, but
I want off.
Delete the app, bro.
But I'm too weak.
Right.
Delete the app, bro.
Right. I'm too addicted to it, dude.
It's in your veins.
Yeah, I'm too addicted to it. So yesterday, I asked a couple of people. I said, "Hey, so what are the other options?" Because for me, when I did take a break from Twitter, I used Instagram, thinking Instagram would be a better place to go. And guess what? There are dicks in Instagram as well.
Yeah.
There are people that look at your photos. Even this guy the other day, a picture of me and my daughter after she got her driver's license. This guy's taking all these shots at me. It's like, why do you do this? Like, why is this your life? You know? So there are dicks on Instagram too. I'm trying to think of like somebody told me yesterday, Discord. You guys, anybody here have Discord?
No, man, I don't have any of that.
Alex, you have
all
that?
of it is toxic, man. Twitter,
Listen,
I only like Twitter because of politics and sports combined for me.
I'm on Reddit.
Mm-hmm. I have it, but I don't use it.
It's more for entertainment, more than like a like a form of
I have Reddit
knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm on Instagram, but I don't check it frequently. I use Instagram more like a group sharing thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm in group chats and we just send each other stupid stuff. I would say Discord, no, I'm not on it. And 4chan, 8chan, 16chan, I'm not on.
4chan, I don't know what that is. I heard about it, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Like the thing is, we'll find a place. Somebody will make it. I'm sure. Isn't Jack Dorsey already making Twitter again?
But just because it's Jack Dorsey, does that necessarily mean it's all of a sudden a guaranteed huge hit and success?
No, but I'm saying
people will go to it because he's a familiar person and he knows what to.
There's already Mastodon's the one that I've heard that people are going to, but that's a little complicated because you have to pick a server and you got to find people. Blah 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 blah.
Dude, I'm going to talk.
Tumblr is reawakening.
I don't know that one.
Shout out to Tumblr, man.
Tumblr yesterday was the number 2 trend all night.
Wow.
And I think they've even changed like all their like bios to welcome back. We missed you. Let's get weird. You know, it's Tumblr had a big resurgence last night. I joined Tumblr last night.
I don't know. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to talk to my dev guys and go, fellas, I know that we've put on the back burner this whole mentions thing, but I actually think that, Alex, if you post a debate on Sided,
you need to get away from debates.
Well, I don't disagree. I mean, I think we're more into polling than we are into debating now.
Now's the window. If you are a software company and a platform that you run, any of these type of people, Look at what's happening. This is your window. Your window will never be larger than this to capitalize, because this way you still have contact with the actual stream to get them to your stream. Hey, if you guys hate Twitter, come over to this.
We didn't invent a public diary. That's what Twitter is. It's a diary of thoughts.
Yeah, but like when you post a question the other day that says, should the Lakers do this or that, when people respond to that, if there's no way to at them,
direct respond to people,
right? If there's no way to actually communicate to somebody, hey, I disagree with you, or hey, I agree with you, and there's no way to get a notification, then there's not one-on-one communication available.
Get somebody on the phone and start yelling like one of your kids did something wrong in the house to fix this, because this is the window, bro. You could be the next Twitter.
I don't know. Well, listen, hey, I'll tell you what, download the Sided app. Everybody's looking for something new. Download Sided Debates. I know that's what it's still called, Sided Debates for Apple iPhone, or go to sided.co. All right, listen, we're in the 7 Mile Casino studios, 7milecasino.com. We talked about Twitter, which is the story that the world is talking about. But let's get into some NFL football, some college football, just getting rolling. This is Kaplan and Crew from the 7 Mile Casino studios.
Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by Jackery Solar Generator. Explore further with Jackery Solar Generator.
Dominating the SoCal radio airwaves for over 20 years. Join Scott Kaplan, Alex Padilla, and John Browner for Kaplan and Crew every Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. only on the Mightier 1090 ESPN Radio, SoCal Sports Talk, and the Mightier1090.com.
Absolutely. The best part of the day is working with the team and working directly with customers. Just because it's fun and I enjoy collaborating. I enjoy watching the customers' reactions when the designers come up with their spaces. And we really take pride in the team effort and what we accomplish in the end.
I can tell that the team we have, accountability is very important. They feel like the work that we do is not just a reflection of themselves, but a reflection of us.
We've always been a design build company, but now we've taken design, not only architectural, but interior design to a completely different level.
The philosophy of integrity here at Murray Lampert is always doing the right thing even when someone isn't looking. In turn, the homeowners get a really great product.
We're truly a team at Murray Lampert Design, Build, Remodel, and we don't take that lightly.
Your next outdoor family adventure awaits, creating beautiful memories for your ultimate family experience. Using clean and pure energy. Endless charging for endless possibilities. Fueling all your outdoor needs. Experience your dreams with Jackery. Making these small moments count. Jackery Solar Generator.
Jackery. Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by Jackery Solar Generator. Explore further with Jackery Solar Generator.
Listen to the Mike Greenberg Show, 7 to 9 a.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday. Greeny brings his unmatched depth of sports knowledge, fun, and entertainment back to ESPN on a daily basis. The Mightier 1090 ESPN Radio, SoCal Sports Talk, and the Mightier1090.com. We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio. SoCal Sports Talk.
Hey, everybody. I'm glad you guys are watching. And right in the middle of the show, I love to talk about one of our great sponsors. In this case, it's Jackery. And you can visit them online at jackery.com. And a couple of Jackery ambassadors, brand ambassadors, are standing by. This is Giselle and Steven, who I've been looking at their website, The Lover's Passport. Hey, guys, first of all, welcome. Glad to have you guys here. How you doing today?
Amazing.
Doing great, yeah.
Thanks so much for having us.
Tell us what The Lover's Passport is. I've been looking at the website, theloverspassport.com, and I am so jealous of the two of you guys.
Well, it kind of started as just a side hustle for us, a little couples adventure blog, if you will. And it slowly turned into a passion project of ours during COVID lockdown. And we bought our first camera in April of 2020 and just started capturing all of our adventures instead of just writing about them. And fast forward to present day, now we're both full-time travel photographers and adventure enthusiasts.
Did you guys know that you had the eye or the talent to be good photographers? Because I take a lot of pictures and I don't think I'm a photographer. I'm just a guy who has a bunch of pictures on my phone.
We're completely self-taught from YouTube.
Yeah, I feel like we used to model for one of my friends when we did different hikes. So we both loved hiking. And then eventually we were like, why don't we just buy our own camera and we can take some of our own pictures? Because we followed some of these other travel couples that inspired us a ton. So we were like, we could totally do this.
Wow, that's so cool. You guys learned photography on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube University, as we say.
Oh my God, YouTube you. That's awesome. You guys should have shirts that say YTU.
Yeah, I mean, you can learn. I have a degree in film and media, but I never did the production side of it. And the resources that are currently available online to whether you're learning photography or a totally other skill, it's incredible these days.
Where are you guys from? I read that you guys are both California people. Is that right?
Yes, born and raised in Southern California.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Ventura, California. She's a little bit south.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Woodland Hills.
Okay,
gotcha. Valley girl.
Gotcha. Okay, well, this is perfect because we've got a lot of people watching on Cox Your View throughout San Diego, Orange County, LA, Santa Barbara. So all your people are going to definitely get a chance to see all of this. So you guys become full-time travel adventure bloggers. I've been reading a bunch of your blogs. My son goes to college in West Virginia. I see you guys have a full thing on West Virginia. That was really cool for someone like me to read.
Yeah, we loved West Virginia. It was beautiful out there.
I think one thing that we really try and do is a lot of states travel, especially coming out of the pandemic. And a lot of hidden gems are just right around the corner in the States. And a lot of people think, you have to go to these beautiful international destinations, but there are so many hidden gems to explore in the state. And a lot of them there were tons and tons of these beautiful waterfalls out in West Virginia. We were really impressed.
So you guys become travel, adventure, outdoor bloggers, if you will. And then who puts the website together and who comes up with the name, The Lover's Passport?
That was me. I'm betting you couldn't guess that one. I used to work in marketing before I did this. I was very used to SEO and the back end of websites and writing articles and things like that. So I came up with The Lover's Passport by taking synonyms for couples travel and then came up with names that were still available because I was like, oh, what's something that's going to get a lot of traffic? It's not even, there's no fun story behind it. I just what's searchable.
Yeah.
We thought we would be doing a lot of international travel, but then the pandemic hit, so we kind of pivoted from lots of international travel and started doing a lot of road trips to really highlight the states.
So jealous, dude. So jealous. So tell me this, you guys are photographers, so you need a lot of power. You've got equipment with you. You're also blogging and you're working on your website. So you have to, be able to be powered. And that's where our common partner, Jackery, comes in. Got about a minute and a half. I'd love for you to tell us about Jackery and what products you use and how you use them.
Yeah, Jackery's like completely changed the way that we could travel because before we were always plugging into the car. I think my car battery died like a dozen or so times. And then finally we started using the Jackery and we can charge our laptops off it. We can charge all of our camera gear. And it's really nice because it also has solar panels. So for our longer road trips, we can be completely self-sustained where we can put out the Jackery, be able to get some power from that and recharge even while we're pulling a lot of energy from our laptops.
And it's just nice if you're a digital nomad or doing remote work. It gives you the flexibility to travel and still get work done without having to worry about your laptop dying in the middle of the desert, you know? So
Exactly.
it's such a great tool. We've been using the 1000 for over 2 years now, along with the solar panels, and we just recently upgraded. So we're really excited to continue using our Jackery out on our road trips.
Hey guys, Giselle and Steven, it is great to be with you guys. I look forward to a much longer conversation. The website is theloverspassport.com, and the other website that you should know about is jackery.com. And I love what you guys just had to say about powering up and using solar power. It's great advice for people who are going to be tailgating or going to be traveling themselves. Good luck with more of your adventures. You got a new fan who's going to be following you guys on all the social platforms and your website. And thank you so much for talking about Jackery with us.
And thanks so much for having us.
A real pleasure, guys. Thank you. Back to the show, everybody.
Drivers are getting in accidents at a rate we've never seen before, jumping 18% since 2020. There are higher incidents of speeding and more aggressive driving since the pandemic began. Please slow down and drive safely. It can save a life.
Murray Lampert's design process is very collaborative. We love the process, and what's best about the process is the way that it can flex as needed. So if there's a new piece of technology that's available that's really going to help us out, make a more accurate model, we're going to utilize that. We'll send the measure-off team to the house, and they will end up scanning the house using drones, LiDAR scanning, lasers, and tape measures to measure every square inch of the home. Then they'll take that information back to the office and build a 3D model of the home. We'll be upfront and honest if they're asking for things that may be out of their budget. We're going to let them know up front. We're always motivated to strive for excellence. There's kind of not another way to be. We do the best work we can and ultimately make the homeowners happy. What makes me proud is when we present that 3D model to the homeowners and we wow them. Sometimes we even bring tears to their eyes because they love the design so much. That brings me a lot of joy.
Watch the San Diego State Aztecs take on the UC Irvine Anteaters. November 29th at 7 p.m. Only on YourView and YourView.com.
I feel like I have the fun part of the job where I get to help out and make my clients' houses look beautiful. We start with looking at the floor plan, space planning, and then we look at countertops, tile, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, everything like that. We have a lot of client meetings start in our conference room. Sometimes we have some clients that have already selected certain items that they want to incorporate into their project. We want to make sure they're happy with it because they're going to be living with it for a very long time. Sometimes we'll do something that goes totally with the style, and then we'll have a total outlier option for the client. And a lot of the times they end up going with that because they want to see something totally different. We want to make sure that we're focusing in on our clients. I really want to make sure at the end of the day the clients are happy, that I'm keeping up with my communication with them, and that we know that at the end of the day as well, and moving through the process of construction and everything, that we're going to have a successful project.
At the Barnes firm, we're seeing more pedestrian and bicycle accidents. Drivers are rolling through red lights, and distracted driving makes every intersection a danger zone for pedestrians. Look both ways when crossing, even if you have the right of way.
Welcome back. This is Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio. SoCal Sports Talk. Here's Scott Kaplan, John Browner, and Alex Padilla.
What's going on, all the great friends out there? This is Kaplan and Crew coming to you on the airwaves of the mightier 1090. Tonight we'll be on TV on Channel 4 San Diego. We're just getting going on the stream of YouTube and all the audio podcast platforms. We're ready to roll. So, hey, do me a favor, will you? If you're going to go onto our YouTube channel, and I know we're just getting started and all the chatlins will come in and we'll all start talking in the live chat, but please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're at about 6,500 YouTube subscribers. I'm trying to get us to 7,500 by year's end. And what's great about subscribing on YouTube is every time we put out a new piece of content on YouTube, you get a push notification on your phone. Now, I know push notifications can be annoying. Alex, you've told me that you don't have any notifications on
None.
any apps. Is that true?
Zero.
Browner, how about you, man? You got notifications on apps on your phone?
Bro, I don't even tell people my business. You know I ain't got no notifications on no apps.
Come on, dog, for real?
Bro, I miss emails, direct messages by weeks. Bro, I don't know. Leave me alone. If you ain't got my phone number, I don't need to talk to you.
I've instructed anybody that needs anything for this show, whether it be the Cox people, whether it be New York people, whether it be Bill Hagan, don't email me. I don't check it like as frequently as you think someone might check their email because I don't have notifications for my email. So just text me.
Right.
If you really
Call
need me, if it's that urgent, you'll text me.
Look,
You'll call me.
I don't really mess. I don't mess. Y'all know me better. Y'all know me better than most people. I don't mess with a lot. I don't really mess with a lot of people. You got to call me. I'm not doing that. You got to call me. I'm that guy.
You're still the guy who takes calls?
You got to call me. I'm not doing it. Nope.
Well, the other day do you guys use this app ever called Telegram? Does anybody have that app?
No,
Telegram?
that's that racist app.
No, I don't know if it's being racist. I'm not.
Isn't it just like a form of communication? Like WhatsApp?
Right.
What do you mean right? You went from it's racist to right?
Right.
Because a bunch of people operating illegally were using that during January 6th.
Okay, well, I don't know anything about it.
So that makes it racist?
I'm informing you.
It's like texting, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Texts are
anything about
racist now too. Then
it depends on what you text.
It's not a social media platform, Browner.
It's a message sharing service. Yeah,
it's a text.
To me, Telegram is kind of like WhatsApp,
4chan, all that stuff.
No,
yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Not at all, Browner. Not even remotely at all.
You use 4chan?
It's not like a chan.
You.
It's not but it's not a chan, and it's not a Reddit, and it's not a social media. You can't if I can't go on there and be like January 6th was awesome because you have to actually send it to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
It is. It's a texting
Browner's
service.
got this all wrong. It's okay.
Okay, so here, let me tell you why I mention it.
Y'all don't be watching the hearings.
Because I had the notifications on Telegram because I have a guy in London who I communicate with, and that's his preferred form of texting, and I don't know anything about encryption, and I don't know anything about costs. I don't know anything about any of that. Okay. What I do know is that it works really well. And that when this guy would text me from London, I would get a little notification from Telegram, right? Somehow, and I don't know how this is, but I guess Telegram must be connected to I don't know, like everything that you've ever done. And all of a sudden I'm on this text chain with a whole group of people that are all talking cryptocurrency, right? And there must be, I don't know, 20, 30 people, could be 50 people for all I know. And they're all talking crypto,
group chat.
right? And it's a group chat.
How's your phone not dead all the time?
Well, as a result, my phone, bing, 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 bing. I mean, every freaking second, it's one person talking about this crypto and one person talking about that crypto. And should we buy it? And I'm like, who are you people?
It's funny. I have WhatsApp for the same person you have WhatsApp or Telegram for.
Yeah.
But I do have notifications on, but I have to go in there and change it because the only Telegram that I get besides that guy is people joining Telegram.
Yeah.
So Wednesday, Landon Donovan or like Jeff Garcia, Rashad Penny, like all these people that I have on my contact list that are joining this racist Telegram app.
That's right. You ain't gonna never see my name pop up on there.
Okay. Well, I will tell you that I literally had to go in yesterday And for me to do this, like it takes time. Like I have to sit down and think and concentrate, and I have to go into my settings, and then I have to go find the app, and then I got to go find the messages, notifications, and then I got to turn them off. I mean, like it's a process for someone like me, you know.
So
And
what does someone like me mean?
Can you okay? Because that was my.
You
Can
know
you
it.
walk me through
What
the
does it mean?
steps?
Say it out loud though.
Can you
No,
walk
no,
me
no.
through the steps of how you got there? Because I can pretty much tell you a very shortcut way to do it. But please tell me how you did it.
I went to settings on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went down below and I found the app for Telegram. It's
Mhm.
alphabetized, so that made things a little bit easier.
How
Okay, I
many apps
found
do
it.
you have?
Oh, a
Oof,
lot, man.
jeez, I don't
Oh,
even-
A lot.
you probably app king, bruh.
Yeah. So I went to Telegram, and then I went to notifications, and then I turned them off. So it's like a 4-step process for somebody like me. And Alex, when you say, as you sit there and giggle at me,
Yeah.
and you go, define what somebody like you means.
Yeah.
Somebody like me.
Well, you said it, not me.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody like me.
By the way, in the future, when you want to do that,
Old
when
Yeah.
you go into settings, pull your screen down a little, go in the search bar, and type in Telegram and settings, and it will go directly to it. You don't have to do all that.
It's the same stuff, dude.
It's
one-
shorter.
it's the same way.
It is, but it's a shorter process, so you don't have to go through all that.
So for someone like me, Alex, I
Uh-huh.
wasn't thinking old. Okay. Although you were thinking old. Thank you.
Everybody was.
Yeah.
What I was thinking was someone with my brain, someone who has the kind of ADHD that I have, you know, that I would just keep letting this telegram bing, 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 buy, sell. Who the hell are you? Do I know you? Why are you on my phone? How come this thing doesn't stop? For me, I had to go shut this thing off.
Mhm.
But this gets back to the beginning of the story. For those of you that are great friends and you listen on radio and you watch on YouTube, you catch us on TV, you catch up on the show on audio podcast, you follow along on all the social media platforms, turn on the notifications when you subscribe to YouTube. What are you giving me a face for?
I'm just
What's with the
laughing.
face?
I'm just laughing because we just spent a good, what's this, 7 minutes ragging on notifications, and
No,
now you're literally
no,
telling
no.
people
No,
to
I
turn
think
on their
that-
phone.
Wrong.
I
Wrong. That's
honestly
not what we
think
were doing.
I honestly think that I'm in the minority. I genuinely believe I'm in the minority of non-notifications user. I think a lot of people, especially like with Twitter, going through their whole change.
I
they
don't
put
have notifications on Twitter.
No, but I'm saying they put notifications on for like alerts. You know, like I think
Yeah, I don't
people
do
are
that.
big on alerts. I think people are big on score alerts. I think people are big on, hey, oh, new podcast. Like, I want to listen to it right now. I
That's
think
the point.
Yeah.
That's the point, Browner. We didn't just beat up on notifications for 7 minutes. We beat up on Telegram for 7 minutes. and
Scott
their
just sent me a
notification.
telegram. Yo, yo. Hey.
And so the funny thing is that I want people to keep their YouTube notifications on because here's why. If what we do every day on radio and on YouTube, that's the full show. But what we also do, just like for TV, where we take the best hour of the show and then we plaster it on TV, we take like the best 5 minutes or 10 minutes or the most opinionated piece or whatever, and then we write some really sexy clickbait kind of like headlines, and then we push them through YouTube. And then what happens is my phone will get a notification or my computer will get a notification. Hey, Kaplan and Crew just released this video. The Padres are the team to beat in the National League West, like something like that. And then you're like, oh, I'm here doing nothing right now. Click. And then you spend 5 minutes with us and it's 10 o'clock at night and you didn't expect that content, but we sent it to you. So
We need to have a off-air discussion. I'm sure you'd like to have
Yeah.
an on-air discussion.
I would
about
love
this.
to. I would
Okay, so I'll
love
just
to.
ask you straight up: can we increase our budget for our clips person? Because for 2023, I wanted to do it this year, but I know that he's busy and there's not a lot of time, and I don't know how much transactional funds are being sent that way.
Mhm.
But I think we need to. I put 3 to 4 clips on Twitter every day.
Mhm.
And those clips need to be on YouTube as well. Like we need to increase our daily clips to like 4 or 5 clips a day.
You're saying we need more content on YouTube.
Yes. Because there's a what's it called? What's your favorite word? There's a bandwidth issue here.
Mhm. Okay.
And if we can increase that bandwidth, I think it'll be very helpful for us to have more clips and almost bury the full show. Like because no one's sitting through 3 hours of the show, let's be honest.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
mean, I could look at our metrics. It's not that many people. There are some. So I think we need to increase the daily clips by triple or quadruple.
Okay, but is it that big? Are you saying that that person should be doing that? Or are you saying that you should be taking those little clips and then posting them directly to YouTube, just like you do to Twitter and Facebook and Instagram?
Yeah, see, I don't want to do it. That's why I have a bandwidth issue here.
Oh, you're the bandwidth.
I'm
issue.
the bandwidth. And that guy's got bandwidth, and it's very dial up right now.
Okay, got it.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to work on that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's about time for our annual business get together with the entire.
Because you look
crew.
at the you look at other shows, and I think there's one sports show specifically that is probably at the top of the top right now, and that would be Senor McAfee. And that dude's
Pat
putting up
McAfee, they
like
do a great job.
4, 5, 6 clips a day on top of his live YouTube show. And
Yeah.
that's what I would
Well,
want to do, but you know. how it
yeah.
goes.
All right, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. But in the meantime, I'll tell you right now, I don't want to spend a lot of money on something. We got to grow this, you know? So YouTube is, to me, the one place where we got to grow. We're happy to be on 1090, and it's a great traditional media outlet, 1090. And I love it. And I love radio. I still do. To this day, I love radio. And I know Alex, you know what that makes me sound like I am?
Oh,
young and hip.
Old.
Oh.
Yeah, right. And young and hip too. That too. I still love radio. And I still love cable television, you know? I mean, I love the fact that we've got our show on TV at night. I do. But I just feel like you got to be on people's phones. And so audio podcast, Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, TuneIn, Amazon Music, iHeart, all these places, that's where we at. And YouTube is even the best place for it because, I mean, it's like the other night. I'm driving home from LA, right? And the San Diego State basketball game was on against Stanford. I could have listened on the radio. Believe it or not, I could have heard the San Diego home of Aztecs basketball in LA. I could do that. I could turn it on. But I'd rather actually use my phone to go on to an app, one of millions on my phone, Browner. Go on to my Cox Contour app. That's my cable company, Cox. So I have the Cox Contour app. I open that app. I go to the Pac-12 network. Now I've got my phone in my car, and I can hear the Bill Walton telecast of the game. Now, no offense to Uncle Teddy, because I had both kind of going back and forth, but I'd rather use my phone than use my radio in my car. So got to get this YouTube thing going. Feel me, Brown? And you got to get a subscription.
To what?
YouTube.
I got a subscription. What you mean? I subscribe.
Why don't you put your notifications on then, dog?
Come on, bro. We've been over this. I don't like stuff popping up on my phone, man. It makes me nervous.
I know. Me too.
Can't do it.
You know what really makes me nervous? When I give my phone to my girlfriend and she's doing something on my phone.
You still do that?
I'll let her use my phone.
Bro, listen, my girl, any girl actually use my phone, bro. I threw that thing to the ground. Broke.
Oh, really? Really? Like Tom Brady. Like when they wanted to look at Tom Brady's texts about Deflategate, he's like, what, this phone right here?
Hand. Step on it. Hit it with a hammer.
Alex, will you let your wife now? I have to got to get used to calling Mar your wife. Will you let Mar have your phone? Do you have anything to hide? Is there any reason why Mar could not be going through your phone?
Nope. All good.
So she can use your phone.
I don't care.
Yeah. See, I feel the same way.
I don't.
But in the back of my mind, like just like any other guy, like in the back of my mind, I'm like, gosh, I just hope something doesn't pop up because I got every notification is on from every single thing. Telegram, WhatsApp, tweets, texts, Facebook. I'm just worried that at one point something's going to pop up and she's going to be like, what's this? Who's this? What's this all about?
It's bad.
Like,
it's bad for business.
nothing.
It's bad for business for me. It's bad for business. I can't.
Bad for your business,
it's
huh?
bad for business as far as I'm concerned. I can't allow that. No.
Right.
I got bad
Right.
timing. The
All
second
right.
she pick it up, I get 8 messages from the wrong person. All at the same time.
See, I'm in a
Really?
yeah.
Pics and videos.
That's the wild card right there. Is the
Pics and videos.
Yeah, man. I can't allow it.
Okay. What are you saying, Alex?
I'm saying that's the wild card right there. Is the group chats. You don't really
Yeah.
know what's going to come
I
your
don't-
way.
I don't even have face scan on my phone in case I fall asleep.
Oh, damn.
You know, like
it off.
here. I don't want to
Take it
throw.
off.
What kind of double, triple, quadruple life you be living?
I'm 007, baby. Shaking not stirring.
Yeah, if I had to think of someone that should never hand over their phone, Browner would be at the top of that list.
I'm the number 1 draft pick.
Yeah, I think
number 1 overall.
Yeah.
Right. And I'll tell you what, this is not knowing at all, but there is a 100% chance that the number we text Browner is not the only number he has.
Brownie, you got burner phones?
Is that even a real question?
Come on now.
Come on.
Come on, bro.
Dude, this
Come on,
guy's
bro.
got like an Android.
Come on,
This
man.
guy's got like a Wang Wang. This guy's got
Let me
like
show- let me-
a
He
Way
probably got a
Way.
beeper. He
Yeah.
probably got a beeper all up in
Let
this
me
motherfucker.
help. Let me help y'all.
I bet you there's a Friday,
Help y'all.
there's a Saturday, and there's a Sunday phone.
All right,
Yep.
there's 2 phones.
Yep.
There's 1, 2. Don't tell.
Come on
Oh,
now.
there's 3. Oh, good God.
Come on now.
4? Are you for real? You're kidding me
Let me
right now.
listen, hey man.
You're kidding me
Listen,
right
man,
now.
I got a
And
lot.
he
I got
wonders
a lot
why
of-
he has baby mama drama. You know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of businesses.
Yeah.
Got a lot of
Damn.
businesses.
All right.
That's
wow.
gonna we should probably delete that from the video. That's gonna come back and haunt you sometime.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna come up
yeah.
in court.
Beep all. Listen, beep all
Yeah.
that. Beep all
Yeah,
that
I
out.
can
we're
never
gonna-
reach him, Your Honor. He doesn't answer his phone.
I don't answer that phone.
Yeah, right. And she's like, which phone? And then she's
Mhm.
like, look at this video, Your Honor. I'd like to submit this into evidence. Exhibit A. Browner walks around with faux phones.
Oh. Hey man, you know, iPad got different number on it too, but that's a completely different
A
conversation.
lot of businesses.
A lot of businesses, man. A lot
Hey,
of strings.
listen, before we get started on today's, show, we always use the opening segment to just kind of warm up, BS, get loose, whatever. Fellas, good week for you guys so far this week, wouldn't you say? Pretty good week?
Listen,
Why
my
would
lungs and my legs don't agree, but yeah, great.
I mean, tell me about your new bikes. I saw Alex yesterday. Alex, your bike is a model. Alex takes these pictures of his bike, like in front of like landmark buildings around San Diego on the bike. Oh, hey, work it, girl. Work it. Let me see that. Yeah.
Show me them spokes.
Yeah, I was an influencer for my bike.
Tell me.
Balboa Park, South Park, North Park, downtown, anywhere you want. I was there yesterday. And I went just because I have a lot coming up, so I wanted to get it all out the way and go take pictures so I can like distribute them, as it looks like I'm very active. But it really all happened in one day. You know what I'm saying? So, got different lighting, got different shadows, got different places. No, it was a really good time. In all honesty.
So you went out to do like a shoot, and this way you have content
Put 'em in a
already
can.
there
Yeah,
that
put 'em
you
in the
can put
can.
out new stuff every day.
Yeah, like Price is Right
That's
episodes. I
beautiful.
filmed 4 a day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
so
nice.
yeah, it was a really good. What's funny though is I actually do that bike ride on my normal non-e-bike,
Mm-hmm.
and I come back. My watch says I burned 1,200 calories. It takes me an hour and 20 minutes, whatever, dude. Yesterday, 500 calories burned on the e-bike, and in 40 minutes with stopping to take all those photos.
Dude,
Insane.
between the iThrive weight loss product that you're on and now 500 calories burned on an e-bike, you say it was an 11-mile bike ride?
It's like 12 and a half, 13. Yeah.
Yeah. That's beautiful, man. You're going to lose a lot of weight.
Lost a pound last night.
Nice. That's not 500 calories burned, pal.
Yeah.
How about you, Brown? How's the new e-bike treating you? How's the new Ride One Up?
I'm going on my first real long exclusive ride today. I think
Exclusive,
I'm
huh?
gonna ride down the Wonderfront, check it out, look at the setup, get some snaps down there. Might drive around a little Italy for a little bit, get some snaps over there. Just stretch my legs out.
I like it.
You're gonna go down to
Hey,
the Shell, take pictures of the Shell.
I don't know what that is.
Isn't that where Wonderfront is? Isn't that part of it?
Yeah, so the Wonderfront is down in that area.
Oh, the
You know,
Shell?
well, you know where the Rady Shell is, the concert venue downtown?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of Wonderfront, well, actually, let me do this. Speaking of Ride One Up e-bikes, if you go to our website, ride1up.co/great friends, you'll find that the coupon code there is great friends, $50 off any e-bike purchase, $400 off right now selected models during their Black Friday promotion. You'll see if you're following Alex and Browner on Instagram and on Twitter, if you're following Kaplan and Crew, you'll see all kinds of cool stuff going on here, man. And if you're thinking about an e-bike for Christmas, let's say you got a kid and he or she's, 13, 14, but they need to get places, but they're not ready to drive yet. E-bikes are safe. They're good exercise. They're fun as hell. And they're really affordable now, more so than ever before, especially when you use our promo code. So check them out. Check them out. Ride the number 1 up.co/great friends. All right. You mentioned Wonderfront. Look what I'm holding right here.
What's that?
I'm holding a FedEx that I received.
Oh, hey, what you got in there?
From.
Oh.
Yes.
Hey, you got a mouse.
I got a mouse pad.
Does Bill Hagen just have like boxes of those hanging around every
Bill,
time he sends
he
a-
must.
Hey,
He,
Bill,
here's
Bill,
this.
the next time you send me something, leave the mouse out, bro. I got like
You don't
4
need
of
it.
them.
Yeah. And look inside of here, buddy. Here you go.
Yeah, buddy.
Here you go. Wonderfront. And inside of this Wonderfront, there are bracelets.
Okay, that's one.
And I got one for you, Browner, right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one for you, Alex, right here.
What
Wait,
you mean?
that's
an
it? What you mean
additional
one?
Wait. You mean 2?
Well,
What?
there's 6 of them. There's 6. And I needed 4, and you guys each got one. That's nice.
That's not how it went.
That's not. You can keep
That's-
mine if I
yeah.
don't get 2.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. 2 or nothing. man.
Yeah, I
we
mean,
don't.
come
If we
on
don't
now.
get the other one, you will have 6. You will
Wow.
literally have 6 wristbands.
2 or nothing.
Yeah.
Listen, I thought you guys weren't. I thought you guys were going to say the same thing about the e-bike. I'm not taking one e-bike. I get 2 or I don't get any.
That's
No,
I'm grateful there.
no.
But I'm gonna go ahead and need 2 wristbands.
No.
All right, we're just getting rolling. We're going to have a great day. We're going to have a great weekend. Stick around, everybody. Just getting started. This is Kaplan and Crew from the 7 Mile Casino.
Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by Jackery Solar Generator. Explore further with Jackery Solar Generator.
Locally owned and operated, not some bland, uninspired, corporate, cookie cutter radio station. Crap. We simply say to those stations, Q. The mightier 1090 ESPN Radio, SoCal Sports Talk.
Many are adding companion units or ADUs to bring more value to their homes. Our experience, plus our strong relationship with the city, makes adding on easier for our homeowners.
We listen to you first, then design and build. Visit murraylampert.com for your consultation.
Joining me now is Paco Franco, Medicare Benefits Consultant with Clever Care. Thank you so much for joining us, Paco.
Thank you so much, Erica. I really appreciate it.
First off, we hear that Clever Care is a health plan customized for growing diverse populations. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the most distinct differences of Clever Care is that we combine the principles of Eastern and Western medicine to our approach of healthcare. You know, we believe in the complete well-being of our members and believe that wellness should be affordable. Anybody who's eligible for Medicare can join Clever Care Medicare Advantage HMO plan. We also have another enrollment period coming up called the annual enrollment period. This is the most popular one, which takes place from October 15th to December 7th. And during this time, you can sign up for a new plan, you can switch plans, you can leave a plan, or simply just return to your original Medicare.
Many are adding companion units or ADUs to bring more value to their homes. Our experience, plus our strong relationship with the city, makes adding on easier for our homeowners.
We listen to you first, then design and build. Visit murraylampert.com for your consultation.
If you're going to count yourself as a fan of this radio station, you'll need to continuously ask yourself one basic question. Am I listening enough? Pro tip, wives are not a good source for input on this. This is the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio.
Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by Jackery Solar Generator. Explore further with Jackery Solar Generator.
Muéstrame cómo va a manejar papi. ¿A dónde vas a ir?
On every mountain and valley you tread, through wind and rain, we're here with you. To shine a light when it gets dark, and to forge a path where it gets tough. Let Jackery Solar power all your hopes and dreams. Take you where you want to go, to the goals you chase, to the ones you love. Explore further with Jackery Solar. Jackery, 10 years on.
Many are adding companion units or ADUs to bring more value to their homes. Our experience, plus our strong relationship with the city, makes adding on easier for our homeowners.
We listen to you first, then design and build. Visit murraylampert.com for your consultation.
Drivers are getting in accidents at a rate we've never seen before, jumping 18% since 2020. There are higher incidents of speeding and more aggressive driving since the pandemic began. Please slow down and drive safely. It can save a life.
Watch the San Diego State Aztecs take on the UC Irvine Anteaters. November 29th at 7 p.m. Only on YourView and YourView.com.
Thank you for joining us. Catch Scott Kaplan and crew tonight from 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific every Monday through Friday. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and crew show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio, SoCal Sports Talk.
Welcome to Your Health, where we explore the latest in health across the country. I'm Erica Cardenas,